Oh, here we are for the for the first round. Let me just take care of this real quick so I don't forget. All right, we will be playing first, ideally, and we will be keeping. This looks fine. I think I'm just going to run the looter out there first. Getting 8.5 tails out a turn early isn't particularly amazing. All right, turn 1 hierarch. That's a good start for him. Ooh, a skull clamp. Speaking of good starts. We can just get rid of this looter if we ever want to. But for now, I think we want to get through a few of these lands and start to get some action. And he plays a morph, which is bad usually for us. All right, well, we've got a plan now, but why don't we go ahead and loot. I'm going to get rid of one of these islands. Oh, Spectral Procession. Cool. All right, so let's get this guy down. And let's suspend this thing. All right, so this sets us up for late game. I don't know if domination is the right word, but pretty sweet spot. All right, so no blocks. Are you morphing? You are. What does this thing turn into? Histrodon, 4/5, and he gets to draw cards, and it has trample. Dear God. Okay. I suppose that resolves. All right, let's battle. We're just going to be playing Augustine here, though, or Grand Arbiter, or whatever his name is. What do we get? A Plains? Yeah, that's fine. He seems pretty sweet here now. We're going to be taking some beats from this Histrodon, and he's going to be drawing a bunch of cards, but we're going to be drawing a bunch of cards too. I mean, we can draw our whole deck here pretty quick. We can just start casting stuff really easily. Wall of Blossoms. Sure. We drew Plains. Wall of Blossoms is pretty good here. So target permanent you control gains protection from white. Target spell or permanent you control is white. Or you don't control. Just target permanent. Okay. So I can just kind of sit back and do that all day if I want. But I think I should just start casting stuff because my hand is going to be filled up really soon anyway. So why don't we battle here? Tradewind Riders. Sweet. Yeah, let's play this guy. So I can pay this for this. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So we can start bouncing his Histrodon. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control. I think we can just kind of start locking him out of the game here if he doesn't deal with this Tradewind Riders. Could also just throw my whole team in front of him and lose like my Grand Arbiter or my Tradewind Rider, but that doesn't seem right. I don't think I care if he draws cards. I mean, he's sitting on 9. He's discarding at this point anyway. Somebody's congratulating me on the Community Cup, even though it was last year that I was in the Community Cup. But well, my podcast partner John Laux did make it. Oh, there's a Garrick, but he's going to die. I believe. Make a 3/3. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's just see what we draw here. We got one more turn left on our visions. Or vision. All right, so we've got some options here. We should probably consider just killing Garrick as soon as possible. Although I think that regardless of what we do, that's going to be next turn. And we're in a pretty good spot here. So I think we just Spectral Procession and then maybe like draw some cards and then use the Tradewind Rider to get them. I can also give this pro white and then both of these white and attack him for 2, 3, 4. I can just kill Garrick right here, but then I'm actually pretty opened up because I don't get to Spectral Procession. So I think I'd rather do that because if I do it, Garrick takes 4, he dies. But I use up all my mana except for 1. This guy's my only blocker, and if that's the case. Then he can attack me for 6 and have almost anything to just finish me off. Although in his colors it's not likely, but still I don't want to take the chance. So I am going to hit Garrick with the Looter. Which unfortunately means I'm not looting, but so it goes. And just to keep Garrick in check, because next turn we're going to kill him. So Garrick goes to that, and then I think I'm going to do like this. Spec Pro. Okay, and then I'm going to clamp one of them. Ooh. That's a spicy meatball. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what he wants to do here. I guess I should have equipped. I could have done that. I don't know why I didn't equip. Definitely should have. Just in case he kills one of my guys or whatever. If he just attacks with the Histrodon, I'm bouncing it. Alright, so that goes away. Ooh, a swamp? Ooh, that could change a lot of things. He's just going to make another beast for now, though. He's got to play some stuff. The guy has 8 cards in his hand. He's just going to hard cast Histrodon. All right, that seems fine to me. All right, so let's see what we're looking at here. We're going to get 100 cards. A 100 indeed. Okay, so Paladin Invec, not amazing versus him. What can we get back if we just slam the Titan here? Nothing. Just like get a land back. That's not very good. Venser doesn't really do anything here either because we can make our guys unblockable and we hit him for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is cool, but not really enough. If we play a Johnny, so we can kill Garrick here by attacking with this, 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 and this, and that leaves these 2 guys up. And then we have 6 mana to play around with, which means we can go probably a Johnny, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3 mana, which we need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I think we can go a Johnny and Venser. How much does this cost? Yeah, he only costs 3, so we can go like 1, 2, 3, play him. And then like 1, 2, play a Johnny, and then like equip something. That would be fine. We could also just play out a dude. What else? What can we do for big damages? Like if we go a Johnny -3. We can get in for like 4 or something. That's just not really enough. We can get in for a little more than that, actually. 3 can get in for 6, but that's still not really enough. And I want to just take out this thing. All right, so let's battle. Attack Garrick, attack Garrick, attack Garrick, attack Garrick. Okay, so Garrick dies. It's a good start. Good start. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to do that plan, which is to play Venser, and then we're going to blink something that can block. Oh, he's got Pact of Negation. Well, that's going to take up like his whole turn, so that's probably just like a very good thing for us, to be honest. All right, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Paladin Envec, and I'm going to equip that guy up. Because he's got first strike, so it makes attacking a lot harder for our opponent now. I mean, he can get in with Histrodon or whatever, but 2, 3, okay, he tapped his black mana as well, so that's promising for us. He could have white removal here, but it would have to be on the splash. Oh, he found another black source anyway. All right, looks like he's just going to be attacking with Histrodon, and I don't think I want to block. Yeah, I'd have to destroy my whole team in front, and that's just not really worth it. Certainly has drawn a million cards off that thing, though. Okay, now I still don't have anything to get back with Sun Titan, but I can go Sun Titan and then eventually throw it in the air, and that would be pretty good. So let's play Sun Titan. Actually, let's undo that. Let's attack. Morn Power Stone. I don't think we need that. No, we don't need that. Okay, so I'm going to play a Johnny first. And then I'm going to play Sun Titan and get back the Power Stone. Now the question is, what are we doing with the Johnny? I mean, we're going to put a +1/+1 counter on something. Because next turn we're going to be getting very aggressive, looking to kill our opponent. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on here so that he can profitably block a beast. Pass the turn back. We have Tradewind Rider activation at the ready. And this Sun Titan represents like lethalish damage. Is this Upheaval? Oh, it's Avenger. All right, so he's tapped out now, though, I think, and I think we've locked up the game. Oh, never mind. Not locked. Not tapped out. He could have Unsummon, which I don't think is in this cube. Okay, so nothing with flying. Yeah, I think we just return it just because now he can't really play anything. He has to have like another pact or something weird. Dungeon Geist too. That's sweet. All right, so that's 12, 13, 14. Yeah, let's just do that. Right. Maybe I could have got aggressive a turn earlier there. I'm not sure. Okay, so do we want anything different here? He's definitely going for like the big tap out deck. We could certainly Mana Tithe, although he did seem to have like at least a little bit of acceleration going, in which case, we don't want to go the wrong direction with that. Stifle could be interesting, but I still don't think really good enough. We didn't see much removal from him. I think this is fine. As I feared, our deck is kind of fair. It's fine, but it's kind of, play some guys and do some things. But if somebody comes over the top of us, like, we can draw a bunch of cards, but ultimately we're just drawing more guys. We've got some nice engines late here, but if anything, we have a little too much card draw. I think Armageddon will be pretty good versus him. Like, if he just sets up like a wall and a couple of guys or whatever, we can blow him out with that. Yeah, this seems fine. Anytime you get to suspend Ancestral Vision, that's already a pretty sweet start. Kind of bad that I don't get to play my planes, but oh well. Go ahead. So the game plan here is to draw lands and then and play Mentor the Meek. And so it begins. Jace the Mind Sculptor? Whoa! Well, can't really do anything about that right now. I gotta say, that is painful, though. Goodness sakes. We're gonna get buried by Jace here. Turn 3 Jace. We have no board. Yeah, that's bad. All right. Mentor. See what he wants to do with Jace. I would assume just keep brainstorming. And he does. And he's going to start dumping huge amounts of mana onto the table. And this could get kind of scary for us. And a Sylvan Light. Oh my goodness. That's pretty insane. Yeah, I guess we'll just be on the lookout here. Definitely have some ways to kill Jace here, but this is looking pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's got like infinite cards at his disposal. He's sitting at 20 life with a Jace the Mind Sculptor in play and a big blocker. I would trade spots with him at this point. Spectral Procession should go quite a long ways to getting us where we want to be, assuming that it resolves. Any land and we can cast that. Noble Hierarch. Sure, that doesn't do much. Brainstorm again. So if he doesn't have anything and we Parallax Wave, we can get these things out of the way and actually just kill Jace, but he's got to have just nothing. Which he might, but it seems unlikely. All right, so cast this, target us. Resolves? Oh, he might just not. Okay, he's going to pack this. Okay. Yeah, that seems reasonable to me. Because we do have attacks here on Jace, and we are going to be using them. In fact, if I Skull Clamp... No, that doesn't do anything. All right, let's attack Jace. Alright, so Jace is going to take a couple here. Unless he's got something he's thinking. Yeah, he's got something. Agony Warp, okay. Well, the good news is he left us with our Tandem Lookout so that we can Skull Clamp it, which I think I'm just going to do here. Like, we could cast 8.5 tails, but I think we have a pretty good shot at hitting a land here. And we can cast it anyway, and there it is. So this can get us through. He's got to use his packed mana here, so it's going to use up most of his turn. Don't think he wants to make this into an 0-3, because then, well, he does. This did it anyway. Okay, he just took 4 to draw an extra card. Must have been an important one. He needs to draw. He needs to play something here. He's given us a lot of options if he doesn't put up something. So he's got to have something. Oh, there's Grand Arbiter. We probably just need him. Really want to kill Jace, but I feel like that plan is going to get interrupted here. Although that being said, I can Skull Clamp and attack, and if it gets interrupted, I get cards, and if not, then I can Spec Pro. Yeah, I'm going to do that. In fact, if I want, can't do it all. Needed another land to be able to make him pro-green across the board. Well, I guess I'll just trade it off here then, and then, yeah, we'll do this. Hopefully this sticks. This is a big one. Okay, that's good. It's very good for us. That is very good. Because if you play some big creature, we can Parallax Wave. If we draw an island, we can just sit on Dismiss for a while, or we can just run Arbiter out there and just kind of hang. Arbiter turns on our hand in a big way. Makes this guy castable. Like, we need one more land to cast him, and he's obviously sweet. Alright, so what do we got? Garrick. Yes. That happens. Not worried about that. He's going to brainstorm. So I think we're going to get Jace here. And I think he's the first priority. I may be wrong there. Garrick is definitely an issue. Although, Parallax Wave does a number on those beasts, and we're at 20, so I think I'm going to prioritize Jace. Alright, he's got something. Okay, so if I attack these 3 at Jace plus this at Jace, then he blocks here, and then I can make it... I can give this pro white and then pay another one, but it's like my whole turn, so I don't want to do that. I think I do just want to hit all 3 tokens at old Jace here, because he's got to use whatever mana he has. Sweet. Does this resolve? No. Alright, so we're going to get undermined. Okay, that's fair. So, do I want to move this over to a spirit token? We've already played our land for the turn, so I guess I don't see a huge point in that. It does save us like 1 mana. Maybe I do that. I want to be able to kill Garrick, but I feel like I can just Parallax Wave to do that. So yeah, I'm going to draw some cards here. I want to make sure I hit my land drop next turn. It's pretty important. Alright, there it is. Still not blue, which is a little annoying with this Dismiss in hand, but We got a pretty sweet turn coming up if we want it. Wish I had an Oblivion Ring or something. Curious to see if he goes on the offensive here. All right, well, he's just going to run a Muldrifter out there, which is good sense. And an Eldrazi Monument. Oh, man. Yeah, now we're pretty dead. Take 5, sure. All right, Drogskull Reaver will help. Parallax Wave will certainly help. In fact, Parallax Wave actually kind of wrecks him here, doesn't it? Yeah, because we can just use it to take out all of his guys. In fact, we can just use it to take out like this one, and this one, and make him sack the Muldrifter. Oh yeah, I like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can also just Sun Titan it up here, but these are all flying and indestructible, so we don't really have time for that. So I'm going to run Looter Ilkor out here and a Parallax Wave. All right, so exile you. Exile you. And exile you. So this is going to come back. I could also just exile the Muldrifter. That would just take this thing out and I could hit him for 4. Because right now I don't get the chance to actually hit him. I wanted him to have to sacrifice his Muldrifter. He's going to get one more beast no matter what because I can't kill it. So I think I just let him. No, I really need to get that thing out of there. Yeah, I'm doing that. I don't want to give him the 2 cards when it comes back, but I want to get that Eldrazi Monument off the table. And this basically ensures that I get to kill Garruk now. All right, that worked out. What are we going to get back with our Sun Titan? Wish I could get Parallax Wave back. Mentor? No, probably Tandem Lookout. Pair it up with the Looter Ilkor. If we hit a land, I'm just going to slam Drogskull Reaver. You have a beast. And he's got an Avenger. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, you got it, man. Can't get in between that either with the thing, so ugh, that's pretty bad. Anamorph. Yeah, I don't think we can come back from that one. And there's the island that we kind of wanted before. I mean, Drogskull Reaver actually does, though, hold down this board still, I think. Yeah, I think it does. All right, so let's kill Garruk. All right, I'm going to pitch the Worn Power Stone here because when I Sun Titan, we're just going to get it back anyway. Seems like the play to me. If this thing sticks, and we get to like throw the if we get like the skull clamp on it, or if we can protect it with 8.5 tails, then it should be able to take over. If you can get it out of the way, I think even a turn, let's see, 2, 3, 4, actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, block this, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so this thing has to stay alive. We are in a very... Oh, he drew a card too, so that's really bad news for us. We don't have any more fading counters, so we can't protect it. Also, the land might just mean we're dead anyway. We're going to gain 6, go to 18. I don't think he can do 18, but he might be able to. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, yeah, he can. Oh, we can block. Yeah, I think we're still just dead. Ah, we'll see. Maybe he will miss it. I think if he just swings everything, he's got us, though. Yeah, here he comes. Do 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 do. He did not swing with this guy for some reason. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. No. I think he exacts us here too. Pretty annoying. Unless this is some huge morph that I don't know about, but it was just Histrodon. All right, we draw. And we're dead. So, close, but not quite. So let's get the Relic Warder in here. Do we want Dismantling Blow? What else do we see from him? Sylvan Library is a big one. But man, I think we just fall too far behind. Yeah, I don't think we want that actually. Not that it's bad, but I think it's like we're pretty far behind at that point. Dismiss would have been nice. Phantasmal Image would have also been nice. Yeah, we got some pretty good cards against him. He's clearly weak to flyers. We might want to just put in our even Mind Sensor. Like, I think I like Mind Sensor better than Paladin Envec versus him, for example. And I have to say 8.5 tails has been pretty bad. Probably because I have no idea how to use it, but... I mean, I know how to use it, but I don't know. It feels like I always have other stuff to do. All right, exile that. I like that. And we get turn 3 of Johnny. We're going to need to pick up something to start throwing counters onto, but that's pretty good. Dungeon Guys, also pretty good. See what he has. This is a key turn. Nothing. Awesome. Tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, let's just get a Johnny going. I mean, his ultimate comes up kind of quick, and if he's not under any pressure at all, it's pretty good. Morph. All right, so if we can hit a island, even Mind Sensor. All right, I have to look up how much it costs to morph Histrodon. Histrodon cost 1 green, so he has that much mana to do it. It's also got Trample, but I can play in Mind Sensor right now. If I don't, then I play Worn Power Stone and I untap with 6 mana, but I need double blue for either of the things I want to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to play it a little safe here and do Mind Sensor Counter. If I draw an island, I'll be a little bummed, but even then I have a backup play. Right, so he is going to attack a Johnny, and we're just going to let him, because he's got Histrodon, and if he wants to flip it, it only brings a Johnny down to 3 anyway. And he doesn't draw a card. We're going to take care of that thing in a minute. Oh, he did Maelstrom Pulse anyway. Okay. It's like a little present. Yes, and it resolved. And we didn't hit any lands. That's pretty bad. All right, I think I like Power Stone here. Power Stone, Skull Clamp, and then go. If he doesn't do anything relevant, I could also just Armageddon right now. I really like getting the Power Stone down first, though. Just gives you more flexibility. Maybe I just run Grand Arbiter out there. That just opens up my hand. I still needed more stuff, though. This is actually a tough spot. Worn Power Stone, Skull Clamp, or Grand Arbiter. Or Skull Clamp Equip Attack for 4. I think I'm going to do the Worn Power Stone and Skull Clamp this time. And then battle. And I think that's okay. Like, if I can hit a blue source, this game just gets really nutty. But I really want to resolve that Armageddon after I get some guys out. And he's going to spend his turn doing this, which I'm fine with. Maybe. All right, we did it. That is very nice. All right. So we can tap all of our mana. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can use 4 of it for Armageddon, float 2, play nothing, which isn't good. I can just run, let's see, if I run Grand Arbiter out there, then I've got 1, 2, I've got 3 mana left over, so I can cast like nothing. I can cast Armageddon. I can go Grand Arbiter Armageddon, which is kind of sweet. I think I just want to do Tameo, though. Lock down his Histrodon and kind of make him do something. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's equip. Battle. He's going to play a land this turn, and then we're going to get him. Or he just doing nothing. It's kind of weird. Now I can do Grand Arbiter into Venser, then Geddon, which is insane. Let's battle. Resolves? Not resolving. Mystic Snake me. Okay. Bummer. Got a pretty nice clock here. I think if he doesn't put up anything this turn, then we're just going to be getting. Oh, Battlesphere. Okay. Well, that's pretty bad for us. Can lock it down. All right, let's attack. Then I think play Consecrated Sphinx. Got 8 mana. I guess I could do Dungeon Geist Armageddon. That sets up the win the next turn. Yeah, I don't think he can get through that. Right? I don't think he can get through that. Like if I play Dungeon Geist, lock down his Mere Battlesphere, for example, Tameo his Histrodon, and just Geddon, I don't think he can beat that. He's got to find a way to basically get rid of essentially both of these. And we got it. All right. So, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting using a card like Armageddon. I find myself, like, that appeared to me, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that he can't get out of this, so we're going to do it. But I could have done that a long time ago and just said, here, beat this thing. But I don't know, like I had a bunch of spells that I could cast to help me lock down the game, but did I need them? I'm not really sure. I'm still learning. I think that, one of the best things about Cube is the fact that like cards like Armageddon are back. I never played that card back in the day or whatever. That isn't a card that I used to run. And figuring out when to pull the trigger on it is one of the great challenges. And there's many cards like that, Balance and Upheaval and all this type of stuff. So hopefully we did it right. And we'll see you guys in the second round.